Yeah, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be in here. I don't care who's going to be in here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I am your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa, the 914 Western County, New York. Bitch from New York. The bitch from 914 Western County, New York. The BT 1000 in the sucker. And even I know I'm weak. Weak. Certain shit. Shout out to chat. Shout out to chat. Let's see who want to hit the link. Hit the link. Those are in the chat. Hit the link. Holly favorite, you're in the chat. Hit the link, baby girl. Maybe you can help me. I don't know. But if you can't help me, just say you can't help me. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. I am your homegirl. Arabia Barbosa, the BT 1000, the 914 Western County, New York bitch. I'm the only bitch, the only BT 1000 in the sector. Shout out to the chat. But I'm going to be here for a little while. I'm not going to be up here that long. I'm not going to be up here that long. But I realize there's certain stuff going on in my life that needs to be fixed. Can't be fixed. But me being on the streets or the YouTube streets. But I found out today we're going to get another ticket that we had over a couple of months ago. A shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. The money don't make me happy, just make me pay my bills, rent, whatever. Shout out to the chat. A lot of you do that too. A lot of you do it. Shout out to the chat. I'm going to go mute. Whoever want to hit the link can hit the link. Okay. I've been mute for a few seconds. For over a minute or so. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Holly favorite, thank you for coming over. Thank everyone that's in this chat for coming over. Let me look. Holly favorite. Holly favorite, you're not the only one in this chat. Holly favorite is showing is one of you and 5 other people. Who are the other 5 people? Shout out to them. Write in the chat if you want to, or hit the link. A shout out to the chat. It is what the fuck it is. I am your homegirl, Adivia Barbosa. I am the BT 1000 in this sector. The only original BT 1000 in this fucking sector. But I got a problem. I got a problem that ain't gonna be solved in one night. Ain't gonna be solved in 2 days. Ain't gonna be solved in 30 days. Ain't gonna be solved in 60 days. Ain't gonna be solved in 90 days. I gotta do the whole shit for 18 months. If I get caught up in some bullshit, I go for 18 months to a rehab somewhere. Ain't gonna happen. Not in South Carolina, not in New York, not in New Jersey, not in Maine, not in Connecticut. It ain't gonna fucking happen unless I'm locked the fuck up in fucking prison again. My prison number is 221644. It will change because that number is over 3 years old. That number 221644 is 30 years old. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. Nobody want to hit the link? Nobody want to hit the link. But shout out to those that commented in the comment section. That's what you're supposed to do. Shout out to you. Highly favored. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I'm just waiting for the other ones to come in and say what they need to say. Those that have been knowing me for years, and you are afraid. You are afraid to do it. Highly favored is not afraid. She's not afraid. She's not going to hit the link, but she's not afraid. She was never afraid of me. Who is afraid of Arabia Barbosa? The BT-1000. The Jeeper Creeper on this shit. Lucy the Vampire. The German Shepherd in the goddamn room. Who is afraid of me? Nobody. Because we on these YouTube streets. We're in a sector where we either be doxxed or not doxxed. Shout out to the chat. It is what the fuck it is. We got 3 ghost watchers. Shout out to the 3 ghost watchers. Shout out to the 6 ghost watchers that was here earlier. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Highly favored typed in. So that meant that she was comfortable with typing in. She know me long time. The other people are afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid to address me, Arabia Barbosa. You are afraid to address the BT-1000 in the fucking room. You are afraid. Some people on this app is really afraid of me. I'm afraid of me. I listen to my voice talking bullshit and threatening stuff to True Essence. True Essence is not my enemy. She is not my enemy. Nobody on these YouTube streets is my fucking enemy. My enemy is in real life. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. But my enemies will be more happy if I stop breathing, stop talking. They would be more happy. And it's not y'all. It's people in my real life. Family members or they. Yeah, I remember what happened in 2011. We went to that fucking funeral. We went to my adopted mother's house. And guess what happened? I accused a brother of mine that was married to her. And I said, it's your fault they are dead. And me and him squared up. Oh, yes. We fought each other like lions and tigers. That's what we do. That's what we do. Shout out to the chat. And my other siblings had to break us apart. Oh Lord, I hated that man. I blamed him for what happened to Sergeant Crystal Reagan, Sierra, Laquan Rashid. Rashid was stabbed over 27 times. Nigga, you ain't find a time or a day to spend time with children, but now they're in the grave. I see him going to the grave. And I hate that man. I told him about himself. He doing photo ops and all that at their grave. He didn't do nothing to protect them. He didn't do a goddamn thing to protect them. My two sisters went to that house one night and tried to get Sergeant and the children out of the house way before the bullshit happened. Where was he? Where was he? That's why I keep calling him a bitch ass nigga. That's why I keep calling him a yag. I don't give a goddamn. I don't give a goddamn about that. I want my revenge. I want my fucking revenge. What happened to me and what happened to them, I want my fucking revenge. And the universe say, it's not your revenge, Arabia. We have to do it. What God y'all serve? The God y'all serve is weak. He has no name. He doesn't look like me. He doesn't represent my voice. He don't speak the languages I speak. He don't know nothing what I went through. Way before I met that bullshit years ago. Shout out to chat. I just want my peace. I want my goddamn peace. Shout out to the chat. Lonnie One Love, you know what I'm talking about. Brown skin lady, you know what I'm talking about. Lovelace, you know what I'm talking about. Sis Rabbit got a ranch, you know what I'm talking about. Sister T, Queen Regina, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I want my fucking revenge. I want my fucking revenge. What happened to my people? That's what I want. Shout out to the chat. And I'm gonna live until I see my revenge being played out. Cause I hate that man. I hate him. I hate him. I know his name. He erased 4 people out of my life. I couldn't get down there fast enough. I was living in New York when I got the news. But I knew about what was going on. And I had her phone number. I called her. I said, Sergeant Crystal Reagan, you can come to New York, bring the children. She said she could deal with it. She could handle it. She didn't want me to get involved. I remember that night when the phone call came. I remember. I ain't never gonna forget. As long as I fucking live, I want my fucking revenge. And that nigga is sitting in the fucking state Virginia prison. I want that nigga dead. And I would be willing to pay a lot of money, for that nigga to stop breathing. Stop fucking breathing. And when they killed him, I want his dick sent to my address. Cut off his dick, cut off his fingers, cut off an eye, cut off an ear. I want his skin put in a bag and sent to my fucking address. That's what the fuck I want. I want my fucking revenge. Whatever I gotta do to get the money before, I will pay. And everybody stay in my goddamn way. I already know who I gotta pay. I want that man dead. I want his dick. I want his skin. I want his eye. I want his nose. And a box covered over with plastic. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. That's what I want. I want that nigga dick, his face, slice his face, his nose, all that. His voice box, I want it in a fucking bag sent to my house. Shout out to the chat. Everybody know my address. Shout out to the chat. I want my fucking revenge. Ain't nobody on these YouTube streets is my enemy. Nobody. Want my fucking revenge. This nigga getting paid for being in jail, in prison. Fuck that nigga. I want his head on a platter, with his face cut off, with his dick cut off, the balls, the skin from his body put in a bag and sent to my fucking house. And I'll be willing to pay $2,000. I don't give a fuck if I go down. I don't give a fuck if I go down. I need to go down. If you want to kill the dude that killed my people, shout out to the chat. I'm not gonna ever rest. Never. Never ever gonna sleep right. Never ever think nothing right. Shout out to the chat. I'm drunk right now, but I understand what I'm talking about. I want that nigga dead. Shout out to the chat. Not gonna mention nobody's names in my chat, cause I'm talking about wanting this nigga dead and gone. John Moses Reagan, you bitch ass nigga, how dare you? How dare you destroy my family? How dare you? Sierra, nice girl, Laquan, Rashid, nice people. This nigga killed them because Sergeant Crystal Reagan said she wanted a divorce. And that's what a lot of black women need to do. Divorce these bitch ass niggas. Divorce them. Unfortunately, she died for her wanting a divorce. That's what she want. She divorced my brother years ago, my younger brother. She was still living. She still had her children. And she divorced my brother to get with another nigga, a clown, a killer that she knew was going to kill her and her children. Shout out to the chat. I'm out of here. I can't talk no more. But I want this nigga dead. And I don't give a fuck if people complain. 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 You think I give a fuck? Shout out to the chat. Chat ain't got nothing to do with this. Nobody got nothing to do with this. It's personal. It's personal. And I see the police in the chat. I don't give a goddamn what you think or what you heard. I want that nigga dead. Now you got something to say about it, police? Cause I see in the chat. Come to my address. You know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. You know my phone number. You know my email. All that. And shout out to the chat. Everybody else stay out of it. Stay out of it.